but it'll actually stop the avocado from oxidizing and going brown, or slow the process down more than anything. So it'll stay nice and fresh and green. Hey, Haduku, how's it going? How are you, bud? I'm doing good. How are you? Did you sort out the knives in the end? Are they on the way? Right, let's have another little taste. Let's see where we are at with this. So. Perfect. Touch of saltiness, a touch of citrus with the lime. Perfect. I mean, you could probably even blend in a little bit of garlic in there if you wanted to. Bit more of a subtle garlic flavor. You could go with the dry garlic. Or you can just use a little tiny bit of grated fresh garlic. Just don't use the whole clove. So, pull these off. I'll stick this in the squeezy bowl, so that'll be my second puree. I'll be plating with. And then also, I'm going to show you how to do poached eggs as well today. I was going to do fried egg, and I thought, do you know what? I know I'm doing poached egg on Friday. I'm going to do poached egg again today as well. Why not? So I want a nice little poached egg. So if you don't know how to poach eggs, or you're like wondering how to get that beautiful cylinder, I will show you. I will show you. It's very simple, very straightforward. And also, one of the key things to remember as well when you're poaching eggs is actually that how fresh your eggs are. The fresher, the easier it will be for you. If it's not so fresh, I mean, it's not a problem. You just need to add some vinegar to the water. So, but if you have eggs come straight from the chicken, it's fresh, you should only need like 1 tablespoon, 2 tablespoons of white wine vinegar, or any types of vinegar that you decide to use for poaching eggs. You shouldn't need a lot. Obviously the older it is, a little bit more vinegar, so it holds the albumin and the whites together. They aren't shipped yet, but they say it will come like a week or something. Holding my thumbs. Awesome. Let me know how that goes. And also, are you on my Discord, Hadouken? If you are, awesome. If you're not, I mean, I'm not forcing you to. You don't have to, but you can keep me up to date on there if you want to. !Discord. And you can feel free to post the knives in my Discord as well once you got them. I'd love to see them and how you're getting on with them, definitely, for sure. But definitely, thank you for purchasing and appreciate that support, buddy. Wonderful, awesome. So, squeezy bottle. Fantastic. So, just drop a little bit of avos in here. Don't go too crazy with it. Sure thing. Thank you, dude. I appreciate it. And any other problems, any issues, just let me know and I'll try and sort it out. I think it's kind of out of my hands now. It's on Amazon, but I'm sure they'll sort it out. But yeah, I'm pretty sure you won't be disappointed with these knives. Since I've been trying them last week, they're absolutely wonderful, and I recommend. I wouldn't recommend if somebody's like starting off with knives or knife skills. I wouldn't recommend going spending loads of money on them to begin with. I would recommend in buying a cheaper version of knives, and my recommendation would definitely be Victorinox. They're still very wonderful knives, but they're not as expensive. Get your knife skills sorted first, and then buy an expensive knife. And if you're going to ask why, well, the thing is, if you end up ruining the blade, it's going to cost you a lot of money, or if you can try and get it repaired, and, you know, it's always best, especially if you're starting off with knife skills, you're not too sure what you're doing with the knife. It's always best off to buy a cheaper one before, instead of ruining an expensive one, right? So that's how I kind of look at it. And that's what I did when I did my training for chefing and my knife skills and stuff. Yeah, they will figure it out. I'm sure they will. Chef, in 1 litre of olive oil, put some fresh basil, I'm guessing you mean. Then mixed in with avocado. That's very nice. Sounds very nice indeed. We haven't got basil, and second of all, we won't be doing that for the dish for today, but that's a great recommendation. Sounds really nice. Sounds very nice. Right, let's clean that top of that lid, shall we? Before I make any more mess for today. There we go. Wonderful. Right, lid. Where's my lid? Oh, it's here. I got it. I was going to say, oh, here we go. Here we go. I've lost something again. Hey, Chef, do you have a video on how to learn some skills with a knife, please? Did I used to do... I used to do short cooking videos back... Actually, yes, I do. Use them for kind of like brunoise and julienne cuts. Cuts for vegetables, but... I used to do short cooking videos. If you type in !YouTube, my 2 channels will come up. I don't do the short cooking videos anymore. Reason why, I got burnt out heavily on video editing. I learned how to do it. I can do it. I just hated it. I really didn't enjoy it. And I got to a point where I just like, I can't do this anymore. Can't do it. I don't care. So, yeah, I stopped doing the short cooking videos. But the channel's still there. It's still got useful videos there, so... but yeah, I'm a chef at the end of the day, not a video editor. So, and especially with like the voiceover, every like 5 minutes I was swearing at myself or throwing things around the room because I couldn't get the voiceover right. And oh my god, it would have been probably hilarious to watch. But yeah, at the time I was not happy. But yeah, the short cooking videos we got are there. So, but. We have more of a live interaction. So Friday, if you're interested in learning more, Friday is a great day to come to actually cook with me on Friday. We have Cook Along Fridays. If you scroll down on my Twitch page a little bit, you'll see the recipe for this week. We're doing 2 little breakfast dishes. We're doing Eggs Benedict on Friday with some asparagus, bacon, homemade English muffins. If you don't know how to make them, I'm going to show you how to make English muffins. Easy, dead simple, nothing complicated. And then the second dish, we're going to do a frozen mixed berry, pretty much like an ice cream, but there's no cream and eggs in it, obviously. We're going to blend it up with a frozen banana. We're going to serve that with some homemade granola, some nuts, some fresh berries to go in there as well, so it should be very nice and delicious and simple. So that's what we're doing this Friday. So if you want to take part in it, it is in my Discord, the list of ingredients, but also it's on my Twitch page as well, the list of ingredients for every Friday. And I update that every Friday evening. Okay, enough talking about the Friday now. Sorry. Mixing an avo with salsa verde makes a nice creamy salsa too. That's very true. Very true. Very nice indeed. I've seen people mix salsas through them, definitely for sure. Right, we need to start cooking our beautiful fritters. I need to move my pie. It's still pretty warm, but that's set an absolute treat, so I'm very happy with it. So, kind of glad. I want to move this somewhere safe. I can put it on my table over here. I'm going to other way a sec. I'm just going to let that cool down, and then I'm going to move it and pop it in the fridge. Once I find the spare room, which I can shuffle a few things around. It's never an issue. Right, before I forget, sorry, words today. Let me get Greedy Jord on the board with a cheeky blue. Otherwise, I'll forget about it. Happy Monday, Chef. Hope you're doing... I'm doing awesome. How you doing, Memphis? Welcome back, dude. I'm doing great. Thank you. Thank you, Rush. I appreciate it, dude. Who was it? Greedy Jord with the cheeky prime. Thank you so much, dude. And guys, if you do have Amazon Prime, you can actually sub to a Twitch channel once a month for free. So you just need to link up your Amazon Twitch account, Amazon account with your Twitch account, and you can sub for free to my channel or anyone else's channel. It doesn't have to be mine, which is a great way to support a caster. Bowl of puke. Who's having a bowl of puke? Key lime pies, my favorite. Also loving the panda hat. Taco. Dover, it's lovely to see you. Yeah, Monostash made it for me. It was for my 900 subs, which I'll be taking this off on the 19th of May.
Always love seeing my favorite cooking stream.
Memphis, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. That's very, very kind. It's always a pleasure to have you here and part of the community, dude. Thank you so much. Thank you for the 100 biddies. And the cheeky meow bits. What was I saying? Oh, yeah, so we'll be taking this off from the 19th, and then I'll finally be hat-free and back to my normal self. Meow. Meow. You know, meow bits, right? Okay, let's get a cast iron pan and we start cooking these fritters down. Right, where is my cast iron pan? That's a good question. Whoa, nearly took out the camera as well. That would have been funny. I got the cast iron griddle pan, which I'm not going to do that on. Oh, here it is. Perfect. Also need to oil that bad boy up, but I'll probably do that when I use it next. When I decide to use it next. Gordon Bennett, that's a heavy one. But we can make some nice steaks, some nice burgers on there. Very, very nice indeed. So, looking forward to that. Right, we need a touch of oil in there. So, let's put this onto a medium heat. Nice pan. Yeah, me Tom, bought it off my Amazon wishlist. If you want to check out my Amazon wishlist, !wishlist, it'll come up for you. Which was really nice of him, so thank you so much to him. And we can't wait to start using them. I'm watching South Park and finally understand what the Taku Kisses song is on the stream. Awesome. Yeah, I like a little bit of South Park. It's hilarious. Maybe a little bit immature for some people, but yeah, it's always watched it when I was younger, for sure. Phew, I think the problems are handled for now. Are you okay, mister? You said you had a fire or something. Were you literally being serious? Did you have a fire in the office? I'm so glad to see you typing in chat again, Cheese, because I thought, oh my god, is there something bad going on? Or, you know, I thought something crazy had happened to you. But I'm so glad you're okay. Oh, it was a metaphor. Oh, okay, thank God. I didn't take it as a metaphor. I thought there was literally a fire in the office. Brisel. Is it Brisel? Brisexel? I don't know if I pronounced that one right. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome, my friend, and I hope you're having a fabulous Monday. Thank you so much for that follow. I don't watch it much, but that episode is now on now, and it reminded me of the stream. I appreciate it, Sam. I'm so glad you're enjoying it. Right, okay. So, did I season this? I think I did. I do need a touch more salt. I don't want to go too crazy with the salt with this, but just another little cheeky pinch. So they're just about right. There we go. Perfect. Sam Sister, or Sam, thank you so much for the host. Appreciate it, buddy. Much loves. Right. Do I want to have a little bit more oil than that? Because I want to kind of like... just a touch more. I'm not going to go too crazy. I don't want to go like deep frying or too much like kind of shallow frying, but I don't want to go too crazy with this. There we go. A little bit more. But we're going to get this nice and hot. Once this is hot, we can start spooning down those beautiful fritters. They usually should spread out like almost like a little pancake, or sometimes it depends on how thick the mix is. You can hold it together and maybe finish it off in the oven if they're quite thick. Someone deleted an important document. Oh dear. And it's caused a cascade of problems. I'm rushing around. Found out the backups aren't work so as they should be. Oh dear. So what's next? Have you lost the important document altogether now then? Doing some awesome. Thank you, and you as well. Yeah, I'm doing fantastic. Thank you so much, my friend. But yeah, Cheese, I didn't mean you because you said somebody. Somebody lost the document. So I guess somebody's in big trouble then, right? Yeah, it's really, you got to make sure those documents are safe, and backups are a huge importance in offices for sure. Where are we at now? Doing awesome, thank you. And you as... oh yeah, I'm doing fantastic, my friend. Thank you for asking. We're making our sweet corn fritters, which we're going to be making right now. I'm going to switch the cameras in a second, and we can start cooking them down very nicely. Beautiful. I had to recall our off-site tapes, and which takes time and cost money. No, I didn't do it. Yeah, you can wipe the sweat off your forehead. You're safe, Mr. Cheese. No, I would be very surprised if it was you. I just have to deal with the fallout. Oh dear, oh dear. Good luck with that. Good luck, good sir. Is that clean? Oh, it is clean because I washed it up earlier on. There we go. Perfect. While I'm waiting, actually, I could actually get my pan of water onto boil for the eggs. Now, when you're boiling poached eggs, you want to get yourself a nice, large, wide pan, or wide as possible, which will actually help form the egg. Now, this is probably one of my widest pans I think I've got, so I'm going to use this one. Now, I will be adding a touch of vinegar, because even though they're organic eggs, I don't know how long they've been sitting in the supermarket backside or in the stores, because you just can never tell. So I will be adding a touch more vinegar than per usual to this, so just to make sure. But yeah, if you get eggs though fresh, I mean, I'm talking like super fresh, you shouldn't really need much vinegar at all. Radio, how's this looking? Perfect. Let me get myself a little paper towel as well, kitchen roll and a plate, so we can pop them on when they're ready and they're cooked off. Perfect. So, do this a nice little fold. It's almost hot. It's almost hot. Actually, I'm going to get a new tea towel as well. Get a clean one. While we're waiting. Perfect. Right, and I need some vinegar in the pan, right? So that's going to come up to a boil. Once that's boiling, perfect. I'm going to show you how to do the eggs. Very simple, very straightforward. I'm going to be using not white wine vinegar. I would recommend white wine vinegar, but I'm just using distilled, straightforward white vinegar. Nothing complicated. I go too crazy with it. Yeah, good. Okay. Wash my hands. Right, that pan is almost up to, I wouldn't say smoking, but this is pretty hot now, so get ourselves a spoon. I'm going to switch the cameras so you guys can see what we're doing. That's what I was looking for. Give that a mix because I added some more salt. But yeah, that batter should be a nice kind of drop-in consistency. That's what you're looking for. I'm in the market for some cast iron pans. Can I cook straight away with them? What's your take on them? YouTube videos about like sanding them or and so forth. I don't think I've got YouTube videos on like care and stuff for like cast iron pans, but I always keep them lightly oiled. Whatever you do, whenever you wash them, try and avoid using any sponges or scrubs. Sometimes it can't be avoided. Do not use a metal scourer. That just kind of... So I kind of wash them very carefully, very lightly. Once it's done, dry them out very carefully, and then just oil them up. And I'm talking like very small amount of oil. You don't need a lot, just enough just to kind of cover the pan. And then just store them in a nice dry place. That's pretty much it. I mean, some people salt them as such, but I'm not too sure what you meant by sanding them. I'm not too sure what you mean by sanding, so I'm a little bit confused with that one. I've heard of season, but not sanding. Yeah, sanding I've never heard of myself either. So that's a new one for me. That's a new one for me for sure. So. Right, we can pop a few in these in here, so you don't have to be shy here. Oh, they smell so good. Little cheeky fritters. Beautiful. So they should cook pretty quickly. Not going to take you too long to do these. Where's my little flipper? Little flipperoonies. In here somewhere. Question is, what have I done with it? No, what have I done with it, chef? Before you burn the... I'll have to find another one in a second. Oh, here it is. I got it. I got it. I got it. I got it. How are we looking? No, we're looking good. We're okay. Smothering out the bottom, like from pre-applied seasoning. I'm not too sure about that one. That's a new one on me. I don't usually season my pans. I know some people do, and that's fine. I just usually oil it, and I don't have any issues with it. But yeah, I'm not too sure too much information on that one, Bri. Unfortunately, I don't have all the answers, but I can try my best. I would say Google, or ask somebody else in chat if somebody else wants to comment on this, by all means. But I've never heard of that one before. So very carefully flip them over without making too much of a mess. Make sure they're dry as well. Oil and water do not go very well. Be careful where flipping it as well. You don't splash yourself with the oil. So, there you go. Right, so those are looking lovely. Very, very nice indeed. Still got a few mixes to do, so we're going to get about, I'd say about 8. Roughly 8, I think, 8 or more. So, how's that looking? That's going to come up to the boil very shortly. And we can drop our eggs. Is there anything else I need to prep up? Probably get some feta, because I was supposed to do that, and I haven't done it yet. Get our eggs done. Get everything else out, and we should be able to plate up, I think. Yeah, good to go. Awesome. Beautifuls. Last month's Cookery Nation newsletter thingy had tons of good info. Oh, it certainly is. And guys, if you don't know about the newsletter, please go follow Cookery Nation. Wonderful streamer. She's a little bit out of action at the moment because she's not feeling very well, so she's trying to sort her health out first before anything else. But she still does the Cookery Nation newsletter, and she has a lot of the wonderful cooking streamers from Twitch, and she puts recipes from them and interviews and talks with there, so please go check it out, guys. Please go check it out. If we can get a shout out for Cookery Nation, I'd appreciate it as well. If that's okay, amigos. Cookery_Nation. I'll pop it in chat now. Hold on, I've got 2 minutes to do it. Hope I spelled this right. Yeah, I did. Awesome. So please go check her out. Go give her a follow. She's a lovely person. I beat you to it, Rush. Sorry. I'm a sneaky devil. What can I say? Thank you, buddy. I appreciate it. Right, how are these looking? They're looking pretty damn good. That's what I'm saying. Let's give them a flip over a little bit longer on the other side as well. I mean, I don't want to cook these to a point where they're dry, but I'm going to cook them to a point where they're still nice and moist, crisp on the outside as well. Definitely. Alright, let's turn that down just a touch. I don't want to go too high with this pan, but these are looking great.